Um, a little update is just I went to Colorado and I fell in love with Colorado. I'm with my two best friends and I think I got to know them a lot better through this trip. What else? I started school again and it's been great. It's been fun. And it's been a while. Like, I'm just gonna finish up this third part to the quarantine edition of We're Not Really Strangers, and then I'm gonna start on the actual game because it came in and I play with some of my friends and it's been fun. I'm realizing who I want in my life, who's really important to me, and I know it's constantly changing. But for now, like, I'm just trying to be more in the present and just enjoy it for what it is. So yeah, let's just get started. So what movie do you wish you've never seen so you can watch it for the first time during quarantine? I've never seen, so I can watch it for the first time during quarantine. I can't really think of a movie that I wish I never seen so I can watch it during quarantine, because the only movie that came to my head I watched during quarantine, and it was I Want to Eat Your Pancreas, and it's an anime movie and it made me cry. And that's when I know it's a good anime movie, because it makes me cry. Like, so yeah, I think that is a good movie. Next question. What's been the kindest thing someone has done for you during this time? What's been the kindest thing you've done for yourself? I think the kindest thing someone has done for me during this time is my friends. Shout out to like Lindsay, Mariah, Ronnie. Like, they have been here for me, especially because like I'm in a different city than my hometown, and they just been hanging out with me and keeping me company. Especially Lindsay, like, she would invite me over to her place and we would watch movies and just have a good time. We would play our Switches. Like, this is my Switch. Oh, and my best friend gave me these. Thanks, Kayla. I love them. But yeah, so I think that's been really kind, because it's nice, because I do get lonely. I do get lonely at times. Honestly, like, I think the kindest thing I've done for myself personally is just really sitting through my emotions and honoring them and acknowledging them more, and not trying to distract myself, not trying to like compare myself or just like beat myself up for not being the best version of myself at times. Like, I think I'm just learning to really love myself for who I am and be really kind as I continue to grow and change to be a better version of myself. And I think that's been kind. Some days, like, when I feel really shitty, like I really do just lay in bed all day and not really productive. I'll get my body moving, and that's about it for the day, and just kind of go about it. But yeah, I think that's been the kindest thing. It's just to really love myself for who I am and figure out why I am the way I am. Wild card. Share your most played song at the moment. Okay, so currently my most played song is Sunday Morning. I just found out about Sunday Morning like today when I was doing like a random shuffle through like one of my playlists, and I added it to one of my other playlists. Check it out. And it's so good, like, oh my god, it's so good. Like, I literally have it on repeat. I also have Birthday by Disclosure, because they just had a new album release, on repeat, and Wuftila just also had a new album. So you know what, I have a lot of things on repeat right now. But yeah, that's my most played song at the moment as of today. Like, because like I had it on repeat all day. When quarantine is behind us, what change do you want to make in your day-to-day life, if any? When quarantine is over, my day-to-day. Honestly, from day to day, I have a pretty good structured schedule, so I wouldn't honestly change anything. If anything, the only thing I would want to change is just seeing my friends more, or like actually going out and sitting at like a restaurant and being able to eat in peace without any worrying of like other people around us or like keeping a space. For the most part, I think that's what I would want to change. Being able to explore again or try like go to different stores randomly with friends. But besides that, I'm pretty content with how my day goes, with how I set my schedule up for the day. So yeah. Level 3, reflection. If you made If you made a playlist for me, what 3 songs would be on it? Honestly, it would be like My Future by Billie Eilish. You gotta listen to the music and the lyrics. The lyrics speak to me. But My Future by Billie Eilish, it's kind of been with me for like the last like year or so, is To Me by Alina Baraz. Like that song really speaks to me. Another one from Alina Baraz is Who Got Me, because honestly, like, who got me? Like, I got me. What do I need to watch as soon as I have the time? I have the time now because I'm always by myself, so a lot of my time goes into like what I want to do and what I want to watch. And I caught up on my anime, so if I had more time, I would just honestly like just look at new anime. I just finished like Darwin's Game. That was a good anime. Darwin's Game is a good anime. I'm catching up on Golden Time. I caught up on Fruit Basket. Try to see what other. Oh, I finished Darling in the Franxx, and like that one was good too. So honestly, like I do have time. I make the time. 2 more cards. So second to last. How can I best be there for you during this chapter? And since I'm playing this by myself, how can I best be there for myself during this chapter? And this chapter in my life is honestly a really hard chapter, but a really fun and exciting chapter. I'm seeing a lot of change in myself and in others, which is a good thing. I'm seeing a lot of like growth. And I think like the best thing for me right now is honestly like to be kind, but also to not be scared, to be more courageous and just put things out there for like myself, for others to view. Like I think what's best is for me to constantly push myself and like I said, like be the highest version of myself that I can be. What's also best is avoiding any boys and no relationships, because that really does distract me from like my goals. So yeah, I think to just stay focused. Wild card, and it's the last one. Wild card. Who's been on your mind lately? Send them a text letting them know you're thinking of them. Both players. I feel like a lot of people are on my mind, and what's crazy is that this past week I actually did text a lot of people. Like I did text some of my friends back home because I didn't miss them and I've been thinking about them. And then I received text messages from people who were thinking about me, so it's kind of been nice. But the person that's actually been on my mind lately, like I'm not gonna text them. It's not my ex, it's somebody else. But yeah, I'm just not gonna text them because right now like we just need space. So but I have been texting my other friends who have been on my mind. So there's a lot of people who like go around in here rent free. Yeah, like, and that concludes like We're Not Really Strangers Quarantine Edition. And I think these cards were really fun. It's just fun like talking to myself. Keeping you inside.